this is very, very meaningful and impactful work you're doing.
All right, thanks, Steph. So we're about to kick off camp, which we've changed the nature of camp from just running and gunning to actually focusing on the fundamentals, and it's a skills development camp. And just a few words before we kick off camp. I know that they would love to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm just excited to know that the game is growing and that you campers are getting a great opportunity to, like Andrew said, to work on your game, to be open to instruction, to understand how to play the game the right way, and to lock in on the fundamentals of what it takes to be a great basketball player. And that's not just being the most athletic. That's not just being the fastest, the highest jumper, the strongest. It's about being able to master all the different skill sets of the game when it comes to dribbling, passing, shooting, playing defense, but also being open listeners too, because that's the only way that we get better in anything in life, but especially basketball. So if you can unlock the ability to be coachable, and to find ways to push yourself, and what I like to say is to be uncomfortable out there on the court. That's when you're gonna see progress and success, and really get it to a point where you're really enjoying yourself at camp. So the biggest thing also is just have fun. This is a very special opportunity, and I know a lot of other young men and women would love to be in your spot right now. So don't take this opportunity for granted at all, and just enjoy the game, because the game of basketball is so much fun to play. No matter who you're playing with, no matter where you're at, it's a game that continues to give joy and fun and great experiences. So I hope that each one of you guys and girls have that as well with this camp and in the future.
Do you have time for one or two questions from a camper before we let you go?
Absolutely.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. My question is, how do you feel being discriminated by people who are taller than you?
Say that one more time.
How do you fare being discriminated by people who are taller than you in the game?
Oh, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. It grew naturally because I was always the smallest kid on my team all the way up until maybe like 2 years ago. So it's one of those situations where you have to find a way to be, competitive. You have to find a way to succeed, and that's by being skilled at the game. And that's something that I've always worked really hard, every single year, every single opportunity I have to get in the gym and practice. Is because I know that I can't just walk on the court and dominate anybody physically. I got to outsmart them, I got to outthink them, and I got to outskill them every single night or every single game that I play. And that keeps me sharp, because I don't take anything for granted.
Good day, sir. My question is, what has been your throughout your basketball career?
What's been your basketball motivation? What's your motivation for basketball, especially throughout your career?
Well, first, I just know how much fun I have playing the game, and so I don't mind the hard work that goes into it. I don't mind, dealing with some injuries. I don't mind, experiencing success and failure, wins and losses, just because I have so much fun playing the game. But my motivation has always been, I feel like I've been blessed with a certain skill set, and I don't want to, again, take that for granted, to know that I waste my opportunity to reach my full potential. And sometimes you kind of have to trick yourself to think, I can always get better. No matter how much I succeed, no matter how many great games I have, how many shots I make, there's always an opportunity to get better. And it sounds, kind of cliche, but it really is the only way that year after year after year that you can really grind. Because this game, it requires a work ethic. It requires a focus and a commitment to your craft. So I think that's always been the thing I tell myself. I can always get better. no matter how many times people praise me or congratulate me on success, like I get uncomfortable when they say that because I know I can always get better.
Just one final comment. What makes basketball more than just a ball that you dribble? Because I think what we're also trying to pass along to them is, Coach would always say that, the way sloppiness is a disease, for example, and the way you play basketball, it determines how you play it how you live your life off the court. So I know for you, you're just a stand-up human being. You're not really carried away with all the spotlight. How do you manage to stay humble, and what does it mean to play basketball and use it to be more than just a ball?
I mean, you just said it really well. Like, it teaches you a lot about yourself, how you deal with adversity, how you really commit to the details of what it takes to be great at the game. But that is also how you carry yourself in life. Just like Andrew said, basketball is not an individual sport; it's a team sport as well. So the ability to be able to be yourself, be who you are, be who God made you to be, but also be a great teammate. Again, listening to your coaches, being coachable, how you lift others up, how you make others better. That's always a part of being a successful basketball player, but it's also being a successful human in life, because we don't do anything great in this world alone. So that's always something that for me has been a great motivator in terms of that team aspect. Like, when one person succeeds, we all succeed. And Coach used to say, help somebody, you help yourself. And that's a huge life principle, not just on the court, but that's a life principle, trying to be, just selfless and appreciate everything that you get to do in life, no matter what it is.
Thank you so much. Again, on behalf of all the children, there are so many Nigerian kids who have shoes on their feet because of you. There's so many... You were on the founding board of A2S. This year we just got 15,000 units of donations from Under Armour. But again, just really a unique opportunity for them to meet you, to see you, and for us all to say thank you, and I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. Thanks for being the friend and the brother that you are.
Absolutely. Great to see you, Andrew. Great to see
Thank you so much,
campers,
Steph.
and I hope to see y'all soon.